what's been on my mind. Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of to see from the moment we arrived. Cornelia, you are one who will survive. When time's been bad, you put smiles on everyone. Think of you and of all I should have done. You told me the thing would shape or form that you're in, the place you're from, the wealth or the color of your skin, and all you have burns to the sky. It's all too late. You wonder why, Cornelia. You're every day.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Scott.
And I'm Melissa.
Welcome to RV Rolling with MJ, one of our beautiful mobile reviews.
It's something totally different. We're actually giving the review in a lake, in the lake.
So where are we? Hopefully you know.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, it's a hint. We're in Hope, British Columbia. It's where they filmed Rambo.
Yep.
First Blood, the first one.
Although the movie says it's in Washington State, it was actually filmed in Hope,
And Canada.
which is the beautiful Northwest. It has the vibe of the Northwest United States, but it is in Canada, about an hour and a half from Vancouver. So we did some walking, some biking, finally got the bike fixed.
Finally.
Took a look at some of the Rambo sites, a lot of the wooden carvings that are around town.
Yes.
Went to the park. It's in the middle of the town.
We had a picnic. No less.
Had a picnic, and now we've come to a lake. Don't know the lake.
Kawkawa Lake. I know I'm not saying
Kawkawa something.
We'll put it on the screen.
No, we won't.
Yes,
you say
we
that,
will.
but I don't think you
Okay.
actually do those
Well,
things.
that's you.
That's
not
me. The town, it's a cute little town. Nothing to, write home about. But it has a main street, a lot of fast food places, commercialized. There was Rambo souvenirs, I believe. So it's about a half a mile from the campsite. So you could bike, walk, scooter, what have you, to get there. So
and the campground is actually right near the bridge where the sheriff drops Rambo off to go on his merry way, but actually the bridge is not there anymore. But there is a bridge, but it's not the same.
But anyway, let's talk about the campsite. So what's the name of the campsite?
So I'm going to butcher this too. Coquihalla Campground, which is really close to town and also to this lake that we're at. And everything is pretty much close. So it's a really nice campground. We checked in last night. It's very woodsy, that I love. The only thing is that most of the sites, pretty much all, maybe there's a few that aren't, but most of them, two people share one big site, which is kind of odd. Yeah, but it's 30 amp, full hookup, which is a plus in my eyes. And there's you check in at the office, very nice, have a small little store, and they have laundry. There's nothing else. There's a river also, that's right. Some of the people who want a tent, with no service, you can camp right next to the river, which is really nice.
And it's woods. It's a different type of woodsy. It's not the woods. It is woodsy, but the trees are very tall, and there's not a lot of them. It's just very tall, and it shades the whole area.
Hey, it's Melissa from RV Rolling with MJ. We are in Hope, and you probably guessed it, that is where Rambo was filmed, and we're going to check out today some of the sites. So we're going to check out the town and some other things. There's some bike trails, but presently we are in Coquihalla Campground, which isn't far from the town. We're in site 57, very woodsy camp. It looks very nice. The only thing is that when we pulled in, we're in site 57. 57 and 58 are in one big space. So when we came in, there was a traveler trailer with a truck, pickup truck, and it wasn't horrible to get in. Luckily, the people in front of us wasn't there, so Scott was able to pull in there. I really like it. The only thing I didn't like was the sharing the sites. So I don't know if they are. Yeah, these are also 52, 53. 51, 52. Sorry, they do share a site. It's really hot, and it's going to be hot later. Right now, it's not, as I said. But when we came in, oh, this is pretty with the mountain. When we came in yesterday, we got in around 7, and I decided I was going to cook hamburgers and hot dogs on the Blackstone, but we don't have a table to put it on, and normally we move the picnic table close to the RV, but you can't move these picnic tables. They're like stuck. So I decided to cook inside, hot dogs and corn on the cob, and it would not cool. The RV got so hot from cooking. I thought the air conditioning was broken. We only have 30 amp. It's full hookup. And once I turned off the stove, it was fine. So looks like there's some kind of pavilion. I'm not sure what it is. Guessing you can hang out there and eat. Very woodsy in here. There is a lake. Maybe we'll check that out later. Maybe we'll go swimming. We haven't gone swimming at all this trip. I believe this is where I checked in last night. Yeah, this is the office where you come in. They have a little store with some essentials and ice cream. Let's see what this is. Looks like there's a Hope Music Festival in August, but we're not going to be there. There's a farmer's market every Friday, 9:30 to 2:30 on 3rd Avenue. Here's the campground sign. Oh, Gateway to Hollyland. That's what the sign was in the, we were watching a little bit of Rambo because I've never seen Rambo before. Oh, I like it over here. Look at that. Number 11, I mean 10, sorry. 10, you got a view of a mountain. Looks like there's bathrooms. I like number 20 right here. All the woods in the back. Supposedly we're in bear country. There's tent sites up here. Oh, they found the river. So it looks like you can camp by the river if you're in a tent. I think I remember when I looked at the campground, I wanted to be by the river, but it was unserviced sites. Yes, here it is. So right by that 103, there's actually a little path that you can go to the river. Little beach area, sort of. There's is nice. Oh, beautiful. Such big boulders or rocks, whatever you want to call them. This is nice. So you can check this out if you stay at this campground. Trails of Hope. Bike park access trails. We are on the site where Rambo was picked up by the sheriff by the first time when he went into the car. This is the site where Rambo soars over the railroad tracks, right over here. Does that too represent what's on the map?
Probably. With the police in hot pursuit, Rambo speeds past the iconic H tree on Hudson Bay Street.
In the stride, but don't you agree? With beating hearts, we're still alive. There comes a time when all you have is who you love. And Cornelia, you'll be all I'm thinking of.
In front of here was the police station.
So here's what the bridge looked like during the movie, but this is the bridge now. They took it down in 2011. We are at Kawkawa Lake, which is near Hope, very close. We rode our bikes. It was pretty quick, and it looks so nice, and I'm so glad I got my bathing suit. I just have a feeling it's going to be cold, but it's hot, so hopefully I won't mind going in. I gotta go in. Don't even think about it. If you want to follow our adventures, especially our big, huge trip, 3 months from Montreal to Vancouver, please subscribe and like our channel. Also leave a comment below if you've done this trip or if you've been to Hope and toured around all the Rambo sites, and if you're a Rambo fan. Now we love all the support that everyone has been giving us, and we're again trying to get closer and closer to our goal of 1,000. Ah! Nice.
So let's talk about the rating. We go from 0 to 10, with 0 being the worst place we ever stayed and 10 being the best place we ever stayed. What do you give it?
I'm gonna give it an 8 because I loved the campground. It had the nice trees, the river right by it. The only thing I didn't like was sharing the site. Luckily, the picnic table's on the other side, so
And
you
the
won't
person
be.
left.
Well, we might have another person
Oh, we
later,
might have,
but
yeah.
the person did leave this morning, but we don't necessarily, have to interact, I guess, with them unless you want to. It's probably if you wanted to go with another RVer, it would be nice to do that.
Yeah. The only problem I see is getting in. So if there's a RV in there already, it could be a tight squeeze. I thought it would be a tight squeeze, but it wasn't bad getting into our.
But that was only because right across was another site and there was nobody in there.
That's
So
true.
I don't know how it would have been if there was an RV in that site.
That's
so.
true.
But we had site 50. We have 57 was our site number.
Yeah.
It was on a main road, but I didn't hear it because we had the air conditioning going.
Yeah, I'm also going to give it an 8. I think
Yeah.
that's a good number. Nice, solid campsite, has everything you need, close to town. Good stopover, probably on your way to Vancouver or on your way the other way if you go into the national parks, Banff and Jasper, what have you. It's a good stop along the way to spend a night. So I would definitely recommend it. Anyway, with that said, we will see you down the road.